Day of the month of September, in an early year of a decade not too long before our own, the human race suddenly encountered a deadly threat to its very existence. And this terrifying enemy surfaced, as such enemies often do, in the seemingly most innocent and unlikely of places.
What did you break now, Krelborn?
Nothing, Mr. Mushnik.
So, she finally decides to come to work.
Good morning, Mr. Mushnik.
What morning? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not that we had any customers or anything. Who has customers when you run a flower shop on Skid Row?
I'm sorry.
Seymour, what are you doing back there?
Very little, Mr. Mushnik.
Audrey, you better go back there and see what's going on. Audrey, where did you get that shiner?
Shiner?
Audrey, that greasy boyfriend, he's been beating up on you again. Look, I know it's none of my business, but I'm beginning to think he's not such a very nice boy.
You don't meet nice boys when you live on Skid Row, Mr. Mushnik.
I got these pots we planted for you, Mr. Mushnik.
Seymour, look what you've done to the inventory!
Don't yell at Seymour, Mr. Mushnik.
Hi, Audrey. You look radiant today. Is that new eye makeup?
I'll clean it up before any of the customers come in.
That ought to give you plenty of time, then. Look, God, what existence I got! Misfit employees, bums on the sidewalk, business is lousy. My life is a living hell! You urchins off the stoop! It's not bad enough I have winos permanently decorating the storefront. I don't need worthless ragamuffins to complete the picture.
We ain't bothering nobody. Are we, Crystal?
No, we're not, Ronette.
You should be in school.
We're on the split shift.
Right. We went to school till the 5th grade, then we split.
So how do you intend to better yourselves?
Better ourselves? Mister, when you live on Skid Row, there ain't no such thing.
Alarm goes off at 7 and you start uptown. You put in your 8 hours for the powers that have always been.
Sing it down.
Till it's 5 p.m.
Then you go.
Downtown, where the cars are broke. You go downtown, where your life's a joke. You go
you go.
Downtown, where the guys on the bricks. Downtown, where they rip your slips. Downtown, where relationships are no go. Down on Skid Row. 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 Down on Skid Row.
My life I've always been for. Asking God what I'm for. He tells me, gee, I'm not sure. Take that look here, oh! I started piping, jumping, out of the street. Whoa! He took me in, gave me shelter, that was no friendly job. Chased me like dirt, calls me a slob, which I am. So I live
Downtown.
that to undress it will.
Downtown.
Life's a mess you live.
Downtown.
Progression's just a
Down on Skid Row.
Get out of here, 'cause I constantly pray I'll get out of here. Please won't somebody say I'll get out of here. Someone give me my shot or I'll run here. Show me how and I will. I'll get out of here. I'll start driving uphill. Get out of here.
Downtown.
Somebody say I'll get out of here. Someone tell me that I'm stuck here. Well, then get out of here. Get together, farewell, and get out of here. I do heaven and hell to get out of Skid. I know I don't know what to get out of Skid, but I have the want to get out of Skid. Tell me to run away out of Skid. Get out of Skid. Oh!
Look at it. 6 o'clock and we haven't sold so much as a fern. I guess this is it. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
You don't mean
You can't mean.
What? What do I mean? I'm closing this shop. Kaput!
you can't?
Kaput! Extinct! I'm closing this god and customer-forsaken place!
Mr. Mushnik, forgive me for saying so, but has it ever occurred to you that maybe what the firm needs is to move in a new direction?
What Seymour's trying to say, Mr. Mushnik, is, well, Seymour, why don't you run into the back and get that strange and interesting plant you've been working on? You see, Mr. Mushnik, some of those strange and interesting plants Seymour's been tinkering around with are really unusual, and we were thinking that some of his strange and interesting plants, prominently displayed and advertised, would attract business.
I'm afraid it isn't feeling very well today.
There. Now, isn't that bizarre?
At least. What kind of weirdo plant is that, Seymour?
I don't know. It looks like some sort of fly trap, but I can't identify it in any of my books. So I gave it my own name. I call it Audrey 2.
After me?
I hope you don't mind. You see, sir, if you put a strange and interesting plant like this here in the window, maybe people will...
Maybe what? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? Just because you put a strange and interesting plant in the window does not mean people are just gonna...
Excuse me, but I couldn't help noticing that strange and interesting plant. What is it?
It's an Audrey 2.
I've never seen anything like it before.
No one has.
Where did you get it?
Well, you remember that total eclipse of the sun a few weeks ago? I was walking in the wholesale flower district that day. where I walked by this place with this old Chinese man. He sometimes sells me weird and exotic cuttings. Because he knows, you see, well, strange plants are my hobby. He had nothing unusual about that day. And I was about to, you know, walk on by. When suddenly, and without warning, there was this. It got very dark, and then I heard a strange humming sound like something from another world. And when the lights came back, this weird plant was just sitting there. Just stuck in, you know, among the zinnias. I could have sworn I hadn't been there before. But the old Chinese man sold it to me anyway. For $1.95.
Well, that is an unusual story. I may as well take $50 worth of roses while I'm here.
$50?
$50?
$50?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, can you break 100?
100? No. I'm afraid, we've closed the register for the day.
Oh. I guess I'll just take twice as many then.
Twice as many?
Twice as many?
Twice as many?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Audrey, darling, kindly fetch him $100 of our finest American beauty roses.
Thank you. That is one strange and interesting plant you got there.
Well, don't just stand there. Put that, what did you call it again?
And Audrey too.
Put that Audrey tube in the window where all the passerbys can see it. Oh, and my children, I'm taking us all out to dinner.
Oh, I'd love to, Mr. Mushnik, but I have a date.
With that same no good Nick, Audrey, I'm telling you, he's not such a very nice boy. You don't need a boy like that. You need major medical.
He's a professional.
What kind of professional drives a motorcycle and wears a black leather jacket?
He's a rebel, Mr. Mushnik, but he makes good money. And besides, he's the only fella I've got. Enjoy your dinner. Good night, Seymour.
Good night.
Poor girl.
Are we still going out to dinner?
You're not going anywhere, Krelborn. You're staying right here and taking care of that sick plant. Why does it keep wilting all the time?
I told you, it's been giving me trouble. Just wilts like this. The Audrey, too, is not a healthy girl.
Between you and me, neither is Audrey one.
If I only knew what breed it is. What genus? But it's nowhere in the books.
Well, my advice to you, Seymour, is you better figure it out fast and figure it out. You know we're all counting on you, Seymour.
I know.
You do?
I do.
Good. So fix. Good night.
Oh, Tui. I don't know what else to do for you. Mr. Mushnik and Audrey, they just met you, but I've been going through this with you for weeks. Grow and wilt, spurt and flop. Are you sick, little plant? Are you just plain stubborn? What is it you want? I've given you sunshine. I've given you dirt. You've given me nothing but heartache and hurt. I'm begging you sweetly. I'm down on my knees. Oh, please grow for me. I've given you plant food, water to sip. I've given you potash. You've given me zip. Oh, pot, how I missed you. Oh, pot, how you tease. Now please grow for me. I've given you southern exposure to get you to thrive. I've pushed you back hard like I'm supposed to. You're barely alive. I've tried you at levels of moisture from desert to mud. I've given you grow lights and mineral supplements. What do you want from me, blood? Damn roses, damn thorns. Clumsy me. Look what I did, Tui. if that'll appease. Now please, oh, please, roll for me.
And thus we conclude our interview with Seymour Krelborn, the young botanical. Do you mind if I call you a genius?
Gosh, no.
Genius who has developed the new breed of plant life, hitherto unknown on this planet, the Audrey 2. Now, just one last question, Mr. Krelborn. Do you feed it anything special?
Special? It's a secret formula, but it's not hard to come by.
I see. Well, thanks for dropping by.
I'd like to remind our listeners that Audrey 2 is on display exclusively at Mushnik Skid Row Force.
Well, thank
Open
you.
6 days
This
a
is
week,
Radio
10 to
Station
6.
WICKID.
The address! Mention the Oh well, at least it's good advertising. Can't believe it could be happening. Kiss me, girls, it could be happening. All this sudden success coming out of the blue. Good sight right in the window. An advertisement right in the front window. Stopping and seeing the amazing new plant Audrey 2. Really remarkable thing people, they do. Seymour, that work of a class finally did something right. Audrey 2 got some nuts. What a blessing this wonderful plant should exist and to break in the luxury hand over fist.
How'd I do?
But you didn't mention the address for the shop. How many times have I told
I'm
you?
sorry, I was nervous. Where's Audrey? She said she'd be here.
Forget about Audrey. I have 3 more radio interviews lined up and the Herald executive wants a picture.
Fighter mother should be so happy.
You're an overnight sensation, Seymour. Who would believe it? One day, he pushed a broom. Nothing in his news but gloom and doom. Then he lit a fuse and give him room. Stand aside and watch him on the boom. Explosion, bang, kaboom. Go to show you never knew. Seymour was in a one. He was on the 0 to the one. He become a hero just at once. He was at the gun zone slow. And one day, don't it go to show you never know. Sit down, Seymour. I'm gonna sing for you. All the wild used to screw him. Big wham pow. Now they interview him. And they clamor to put his remarks on the air. All the world used to hate him. Now they're starting to appreciate him. All because of that strange little plant over there. Observe him, here's a chap. Everything is landing in his lap.
I'm just gonna hand them in his hand. Something out of Edgar and Poe has happened.
There's his lap. Don't it go to show you never know. One day you're slinging hash. Feeling so rejected, lightning flash. You get resurrected, make a splash. Now you're in a big fucking speed. And when the guns are crashed, crash your one, stand resume, thank the gun, stand resume. Zowie, powie, holy cowie, order of the really go. Wow, wow, look out below. Don't it go to show you never know.
Coming, sir.
Well, look who it is.
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Ronette. Hi, Chiffon. Hi, girls.
Hey.
Am I late? Did I miss it?
Sure are.
And sure did. Oh, Seymour's first radio broadcast. I wanted to cheer him on. I tried to be on time, but
Don't tell me. You got tied up.
No, just handcuffed a little.
Girl, I don't know who this mess is you're hanging out with, but he is hazardous to your health.
That's for sure. But I can't leave him.
Why not?
If he does this to me when he likes me, imagine what he'd do if he ever got mad.
So dump the chump. Get another guy and let him protect you.
And we got one all picked out, a little botanical genius.
And she ain't talking about Washington Carver.
Seymour?
Bingo!
Oh, I could never be Seymour's girl. I've got a past.
And who amongst us hasn't?
Besides, I don't even deserve a sweet, considerate, suddenly successful guy like Seymour.
This child suffers from low self-image.
You have a point.
She have a problem.
I know Seymour's the greatest, but I'm dating a semi-sadist. So I got a black eye and my arms in a cast. Still, that Seymour's a cutie. Well, if not, he's God's inner beauty. And I dream of a place where we can be together at last.
What kind of place is that, honey? An emergency room?
Oh no! It's just a little daydream of mine. A development I dream of, just off the interstate. Not fancy like Levittown. Just a little street in a little suburb, far, far from urban Skid Row. The sweetest, greenest place, where everybody has the same little lawn out front and the same little flagstone patio out back. Oh, I dream about it all the time. All the houses are so neat and pretty, 'cause they all look just alike. Just me and the toaster and a sweet little guy like Seymour. A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine, and the tract house that we share somewhere
today.
Yes, it's the shop heard about on Channel 5 News. Yes, the Audrey is on display exclusively here.
Clothes for decoration, cause fortune has been smiling. So now we're due for painting, new plumbing and retiling. We'll make a showplace of our little shop, and then
Tomorrow we'll be open.
again.
Aren't you finished yet?
I'm trying, but all these band-aids make it kind of hard.
You've been getting hurt so much lately.
I know. Seems like every time I pick up a pruning shears, I slip. For renovation, we're swapping down and brooming, cause business has been thriving since Audrey's been blooming. The phones have not stopped ringing with the customers who say another bunch of peonies,
Another dozen daisies, please.
geraniums, anemones,
Forget-me-nots and portalies.
Gratis home delivery.
unpaid in full and CODs. We're closed for renovation today.
Oh, Seymour,
Yes?
did you get that order to Mrs. Shiva?
Mrs. Shiva?
Mrs. Shiva.
Oh, Mrs. Shiva. I forgot.
You forgot. How could you forget an order like this? The Shivas are our most important funeral accountant. They're a big, enormous family, and they're dropping off like flies. We lose this business account over your stupidity, Krelborn. You are finished!
You know, sometimes I think Mr. Mushnik's too hot on you.
Oh, I don't mind. After all, I owe him everything. He took me out of the Skid Row home for boys and I was just a little tyke. Gave me a warm place to sleep under the counter. Nice things to eat like meatloaf from water. Floors to sweep and toilets to clean and every other Sunday off.
You know, I think you ought to raise your expectations, Seymour. Now that we're getting successful, I mean. I know. Why don't you start with some new clothes? What with all your interviews and photo sessions, a big, important, experimental botanist has to look the part.
Oh, I'm a very bad shopper, Audrey. I don't have good taste like you.
Well, I could help you pick things out.
You could?
Sure?
You'd go shopping with me?
Sure.
You'd be seen in a public place with me? Like a department store?
Sure.
Tonight?
Oh, I can't tonight. I have a date. But I'd like to go with you some other time.
Sure, I'll pencil you in.
I bet you got a lot of dates now, huh?
Well, not dates exactly. But a lot of gardening clubs have been asking me to give lectures.
Gee.
Imagine me giving lectures. I never even finished grade school.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You have life experience.
Some life experience. I don't even know what it's like to fly in an airplane.
Me neither.
Or eat a fancy dinner at Howard Johnson's.
Me neither.
Or ride a motorcycle.
Oh, that doesn't matter. It's not that great. And besides, it's dangerous.
It is?
Extremely dangerous. Gee, I'd better go fix my face. My date will be here any minute.
Excuse me, ladies. Which way to 1313 Skid Row?
I'm afraid that information's gonna cost you $1.
No problem. Where may I go?
It's right over there. But if you're like the thousands of others flocking down to see the Audrey too, better come back tomorrow, man. The shop is closed today. Ha.
I'm not here to buy posies, girls. I'm here to pick up my date.
Your date? You ain't by chance talking about a girl with a black eye and several other medical problems?
As a matter of fact.
That's it! That's it!
Ladies! Please? Truce? Pache? I'm friendly? You want to match your socks up?
Why don't you get lost, nitrous spring? And the last thing Audrey needs is another one of your kind.
Your kind is a very nice kind, ladies. I'm not a monster.
What else would you call it?
I'd call it an occupational hazard.
Say what?
You see, ladies, My kind of work requires a certain fascination with human pain and suffering. Allow me to explain. When I was younger, just a bad little kid, my mama noticed funny things that I did. Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I'd poison guppies, and when I was done, I'd find a pussycat bashing its head. That's when my mama said,
What did she say?
she said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make your natural tendencies pay. You'll be a dentist. You have a talent for causing things pain. Son, be a dentist. People will pay you to be inhumane. Your temperament's wrong for the priesthood, and teaching would suit you still less. Son, be a dentist. You'll be a success.
This girl's the leader of the class.
Why did you stop with that gown? Oh my god! He's a dentist and he'll never be any good. Who wants the teeth done by the monkey inside? Oh, that hurts!
Shut up! Open wide! Here I come! I am your dentist, and I enjoy the career I picked. I am your dentist, and I get off on the pain I inflict.
You really love it.
When I start extracting your molars, girls will be screaming like holy rollers. And though it may cause my patients distress, somewhere in heaven above me, I know that my mama's proud of me. 'Cause I'm a dentist and a success. Say ah. Ah. Say ah. Ah. Say ah. Ah. Now spit. Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thank you, but the shop's closed.
I'm not here to shop. This must be that new plant they're talking about on the radio. What do you call it?
And Audrey, too.
Cute name. Nice plant. Catchy. Big.
Thanks, I raised it myself. Now, we're
I
not...
heard some kind of new species or something.
That's what they tell me. Now, if you don't mind, we're really not
It's
supposed
okay,
to...
Seymour. This is my boyfriend, Orin Scavello. DDS.
I'll tell you something, guy. You raised this thing, right?
Right?
Well, if I was you, I sure as hell wouldn't keep it under a barrel down in Skid Row like this. This thing is a big, green gold mine. It could be your ticket to the stars. You could take it to any florist shop in town and name your price. Hell, somebody'd make you your damn partner to get their hands on it.
I don't care, I'm happy here.
Seymour's very loyal.
Somebody talking to you?
No, excuse me.
Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, doctor.
I'm telling you, kid, go to some shop, some big shop, name a big price, and they will take it. You hear me talking?
I hear ya.
He hears it.
Shouldn't we be leaving now? I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Sorry what?
Sorry, doctor! Sorry, doctor!
You gotta teach him, eh, Dad?
Yeah, right.
Well, my bike's double parked outside, but you'll think about what I said, Scout. You know, what I said.
Yeah, sure, I'll think about it.
All right, you do that.
About it.
You got the handcuffs, Audrey?
They're right in my sling.
Then let's go.
Think about it. Think about it.
I don't like that guy, Mr. Mushnik, and you should hear the way he talks to Audrey.
God, if you didn't know the kid just said he'd pull it over.
No wonder she looks so unhealthy. It's enough to make you sick.
If he left me, if Seymour left me, why then I'd be right back where I started, which was broken stomach.
Sweet and good and beautiful as she is, she deserves a prince, not a sadistic creep like him.
Close to bankrupt.
What a louse!
He sent me fuddled and bereft. That's what I'd be if Seymour left.
He's a disgrace to the dental profession.
Seymour!
Sir?
Seymour.
Yeah?
How would you like to be my son?
What?
How would you like to be my own adopted boy? I never liked you much before, but time the cash is in the drawer. I have no choice so much to pour. Say yes, of course. Seymour, I want to be your dad. Climbing up my family tree. I thought you left a stench, but now that I see that you're a mensch, I'm proposing to be my son. Shake and son. Sounds great. 3 words with the ring of fate. So say, will it cooperate with me? Our forest dream come true. Mushnik and his boy chick you. What business will do for FTD? How about it, Seymour, be my son? Just say the word, have my lawyer on the phone.
Now, Mr. Mushnik, don't be rash. You always said that I was trash. Sir, I'm
Just
joking.
the physical expression of my pride, of the sweet potential Michigas I've held pent up inside. Ay, 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 yay, 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 yay,
Gee,
So,
well,
you go ahead and say it, Seymour. Tell me that you will.
gee, I'd really like to, but
I'll hold my breath until.
okay, you and I'll be your son.
Hooray, you'll be my son!
Draw up the papers that I've touched, I really am. And someday when you're 83, I'll let you come move in with me.
You swear?
I promise.
What a son! Join and sing to sound and help. We'll share the world, we'll share the world. I'll call my lawyer.
Call me son.
Son, son, Mushnik and son.
That's that. Officially, I'm your prince. Consider the matter closed and done. Now to the world we'll stick our senior and junior shtick. Through thin and through thick.
Hey!
Sloppy and slick. So come kiss me quick.
Please don't make me sick.
Mushnik and son. His son. I'm his son. Sudden changes surround me. Lady Luck came and found me. Thanks a million for making the magic you do. Thanks to you, sweet Petunia. Mushnik's taken Junior. Someday when I own this whole shop, I'll remember I owe it to you. Oh, Tui, who cares if I've been a little on the anemic side these past few weeks? Who cares if I've had a few dizzy spells, a couple light headaches? It's been worth it all, pal. Look, I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna run down to Schmendrick's and get something to eat. Oh boy. Here we go again. Look, I haven't got much left. Just let me heal a little and we'll start from the left one again and, well...
Feed me!
I beg your pardon?
Feed me!
Chewie! You talked! You opened up your trap, your thing, you said...
Feed me, Krelborn! Feed me now!
I can't!
I'm starving!
Oh boy. Well, maybe you can squeeze a little out of this one, but I don't know.
I need some food!
I know, but you can't get blood from a...
More!
But there isn't any more. What do you want me to do? Slit my wrists? Look, how about I run down to the corner and get you a nice chopped sirloin?
Must be blood.
Chewie, that's disgusting.
Must be flesh.
I don't want to hear this. Does it have to be human? Does it have to be mine? Where am I supposed to get it?
Feed me all night long. That's right, boy. You can do it. Feed me all night long. Big and strong.
Look, you eat blood out of you too. Let's face it, how am I supposed to keep on feeding you? Kill people?
I'll make it worth your while.
What?
You think this is all coincidence, baby? There's such success around here? Your adoption papers?
You're a plant, an inanimate object.
Does this look inanimate to you, punk? If I can talk and I can move, who's to say I can't do anything I want?
Like what?
Like deliver, pal! I see you get everything your secret greasy heart desires. Would you like a Cadillac car? Or a gas shot on Jack Paul? How about a date with Teddy Lamar? You're gonna get it. How'd you like to be a big wheel? Dining out for every meal. I'm the plan who can make it all real. You're gonna get it. I'm your genie, I'm your friend. I'm your willing slave. Take a chance, just leave me in. You know the kind of eat, the kind of red hot treat, the kind of thing you leave like that bread. Oh, don't be a much. Trust me in your life will surely rival King Kong. Show a little mystery and Wonder Girl's got you get it.
I don't know.
Real quiet, Mike, and get me some lunch. My room in the Ritz, wrapped in velvet, covered in glitz. A little nook you gotta clean up your ditch, you'll get it.
Gee, I'm like a heart.
Now you're cooking it.
Tooling around like that. Making all the guys at the corner turn crazy. Thing to say?
But it's true, isn't it?
No, I don't know anyone who's supposed to be chopped up and fed to a hungry plant.
Sure you do.
Stupid woman! What a freaking scatterbrain!
I'm sorry, Doctor! I'm sorry, Doctor!
Now get the hell in there and pick up your damn sweater, you dizzy cow!
By the way, Doctor, I've seen more than my sweater here before.
How do you like that stupid name? Forget a freaking sweater! Now, if only your stupid head weren't screwed on!
Ow! Orin, that hurt!
Move it!
It isn't very hard to see. Stop and thinking over how the guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy
Next!
I guess that's me, Dr. Scrivello.
Do you have an appointment?
Oh, Seymour Krelborn. We met yesterday.
Oh, right. The guy with the plant.
Right.
And the Band-Aids.
Right.
And the gun.
Right.
Why are you pointing a gun at me, Seymour? Oh, you must be a little nervous about seeing the dentist.
No, you don't understand. I'm not...
Don't worry about it, Seymour. It's only gonna hurt a little. Say ah!
No!
Say ah! Yeah! You got cavities. You got plaque. You're abscess. You are. You need a complete oral examination. We'll start with that wisdom tooth. Yeah. We'll just rip the little bugger out of there. What do you say?
No.
What? Come on.
Look, I gotta go.
No. Seymour, there's always time for dental hygiene. Have you ever seen the results of a neglected mouth?
No.
Well, feast your eyes, laddie. This could happen to you.
It could?
Yeah. Unless I take immediate action. Let's get started.
Wait, are you gonna give me Novocaine?
What for? Dulls the senses.
It'll hurt.
Only till you pass out.
What is that?
It's the drill, Seymour.
It's rusty.
It's an antique. They don't make instruments like this anymore. Heavy, sturdy, dull. I'm gonna need some gas for this one.
Gas?
Nitrous oxide.
Oh, thank God, I thought you were gonna give me any.
The gas isn't for you, Seymour.
What?
It's for me. I find that a little giggle gas before we begin increases my pleasure enormously. In fact, I'm gonna use my special mask for this one. I'll be with you in a moment.
Now, do it now, while he's gassing himself to a palpable stupor. The timing's ideal and the moment is super Tyranny and fire and blow that sick bastard away. Now, do it now, just a flicker of pressure right here on the trigger, and now we won't have to put up with that pig for another day. Now for the girl, now for the plan, now yes I will. But I can't.
Oh boy, Seymour, I am flying now. That thing's weren't gonna do to your mouth. Well, I guess I've had about enough of this stuff. I'll just take the mask off. Hey, Seymour, guess what?
What?
The mask! It's stuck.
What?
The mask! It's stuck! I can't get it off! I could asphyxiate in here. Hey, Seymour, give me a hand, will ya?
Well?
Well? He says, well. Seymour, I don't think you understand. Don't be fooled if I should giggle. I'm a sappy, happy duck. It's just the gas. It gets me high. But don't let that fact deceive you. Any moment I could die. Though I giggle and I chortle, bear in mind I'm not immortal. Why this whole thing strikes me funny, I don't know. Cause it's really just a rotten way to go.
What we have here is an ethical dilemma. Unless I help him get the master, if he doesn't stand a prayer. Choose a gun was never fired, but the way it inspired, I could finish him with simple laissez-faire. What we have here is chicken. No problem. Do I have like a bear couldn't shoot him when I tried, but the pigs on my side, I could often never stay in the chair.
Don't be fooled if I could chuckle like hyenas in a zoo. It's just the gas. It turns me on. Though I giggle and I chortle, forget that I'm immortal. Any moment I could die. All my vital signs are failing, cause the oxide I'm inhaling makes it difficult as hell to catch my breath. Are you dumb? Or hard of hearing? Or relieved? My end is nearing. Are you satisfied? I've left my children.